More money, more problems. It's just the way it is.
Mo money, mo problems. That should be the theme song for the 2016 election and for a bill by Bernie Sanders that makes its way to the Senate floor this week. All of the presidential candidates go on and on about Wall Street, Citizens United, and the size of their super PACs.
I guarantee you there's no problem.
But what does that all actually mean and what can you do about it? Well, we're gonna explain that to you today and show you how you can take action before even Congress does. This week's bill is a proposed constitutional amendment to undo Citizens United, a landmark Supreme Court case ruling that the government cannot ban political spending by corporations in candidate elections. Now, whether a candidate wants to fund their own campaign,
I don't need anybody's money, it's nice. I'm really rich.
rely on public support,
Do you know what the average contribution is?
$27!
or get money from powerful donors.
He was the recipient of the largest number of Wall Street donations of anybody running on the Democratic side ever.
Citizens United has changed the political landscape since 2010. Now, to understand Citizens United, you should know about the McCain-Feingold Act that paved the way for campaign finance reform in 2002. It banned organized groups like unions and corporations from running broadcast ads that name a federal candidate within 60 days of a general election, or 30 days before a primary. Enter the conservative nonprofit Citizens United. Now, they wanted to air and advertise a negative film about Hillary Clinton for the 2008 presidential election. But the Federal Election Commission, or FEC, said they couldn't because, hey, McCain-Feingold, guys. So, Citizens United took it all the way to the Supreme Court. And in a 5-4 decision, the court ruled in their favor. Now unions and corporations can spend as much money as they want supporting or denouncing individual candidates in elections. Now, don't get it twisted. These groups cannot give money directly to campaigns, but they can go hog wild trying to persuade voters with other tactics, like advertisements. Along with many other politicians, Bernie Sanders believes that it's time to pass an amendment to the Constitution that would undo this Supreme Court decision. And you might be thinking, hey, he's right. Businesses aren't people and they shouldn't be protected by the First Amendment. And bill supporters would agree. They believe that a fair public financing system needs to be established and that overturning Citizens United would level the playing field. But you could be thinking, no way, the Supreme Court got it right. The government cannot tell any organization or corporation how they can or cannot spend their money. And critics of Sanders' bill would agree with you. They believe that regulating campaign contributions means regulating free speech. So, are you for or against Bernie's proposal? Follow this link and choose your side. This is your opportunity to tell your senators how you want them to vote. And whatever Congress decides, it's gonna be huge.